I guess what have the last couple of weeks been like for you? Obviously, a lot of speculation and talk out there.
Just getting back to my full self, ready to win an NCAA title. That's the past 2 weeks are behind me. I'm on the same vision as I was when I started here. So, yeah.
With how competitive you are, sitting out for so long, was that frustrating?
Yeah, you know, I've been here before though. I've been down and I've been hurt. You know, so I'm just doing everything I could with the time being to get back to my full self, and that's where I'm heading. And yeah.
Nick, Coach Goodell said he thought you looked very good against Pietowski. How did you feel in that match?
I felt like I did good for what my circumstances are. So I'm not satisfied. I will not be until I complete my mission. Since I was about 7, 8, 9 years old. So that's next weekend.
Did you watch when you were 7, 8, 9 years old? Were you watching the national championship team back then, or following?
More state, New Jersey State tournament in Atlantic City. NCAAs was way over my head at the time, but so I'd say around 10. But hey, man, this is the pinnacle of the sport. It's the NCAA championships, and I'm grateful to be back here, ready to compete and show what I do. Because last year I had that stripped from me. That's just what God dealt me with, and I'm grateful to be here, standing ready to go and put on a show. So
I know obviously we mean a lot to you individually, but do you take Rutgers in there with you too? Rutgers has not won many national championships in any sport. I mean, do you look at what that might mean for the university as a whole if you accomplish this?
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of it. I'm not thinking about any of that. It's this. Rutgers is what I represent. This is my home. I've been saying it all season. I'm gonna do all I can to accomplish my goal of being a national champ. It's one match at a time. Nothing changes in my mind. So I'm bringing Rutgers with me, and if that's what you're asking, yeah, I mean, I'll be wearing it proudly on my chest, and I'm ready to do what I do.
Have you felt the support from people in the community here about that mission?
Yeah, I felt a lot of support. I mean, I have friends, fans of Rutgers, family, coaches. The support I need, I have everything I need to accomplish it. I just got to go out and do it. And I embrace the challenge. I embrace the challenge of overcoming another hardship. I embrace the challenge of, something that's never been done. But I don't let that get to my head. I just need to do what I do, and I believe I'm the best at it. So that's just, yeah.
And Nick, you've been pretty accustomed to wrestling on big stages. You're very, very well acquainted with the NJ State Tournament now, but Nationals is a different experience. Does it feel differently than going into Nationals and prep week for Nationals? Does it feel different than prep week for the state tournament when you're in high school, or is it you're just keeping it the same?
It's all the same. It's funny because the song's in my head right now. It's Linkin Park, Somewhere I Belong. That's what's playing on repeat in my head. Somewhere I Belong, and that's what it is. This is where I believe I belong, and I'm coming back from a hardship that I had to deal with last year, so that kind of hurt me a little bit. Somewhere I belong, Linkin Park. That's my mindset, really.
Nick, do you feel like you have to win a national title to kind of let what happened last year get in the past?
No, it's for my sake. It's really not about anybody else. It's what I want to do, and I'm gonna go and do what I want. And it's about going out there and doing what I need to do to get that. There's a lot of expectations from people. There's a lot of, he was mentioning the fans and the support. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of critics, and that's what comes with it. And I'm grateful for all of it. I've worked to be here, and like I said in the beginning, I'm very grateful to be where I'm standing. Because last year I wasn't ready to compete. So,
Do the haters motivate you? You have to shove it in their faces?
I've been hearing a lot of negative feedback and criticism since my freshman year of high school. They're just people, and like me and you, but they don't define me. I define me, and yeah, for motivation, they do motivate me. So.
Scott mentioned that you guys were watching the Big Ten basketball tournament in your hotel room. When you saw the excitement that even a couple of wins for the basketball team generated from Rutgers, I mean, does that make you think of what the national championship might?
Oh yeah, I look at Rutgers as a school that has a lot to prove. I have a lot to prove for Rutgers. So when you're seeing them win games like that, they're trying to prove, you know, I think they're thinking what I'm thinking, to prove a point. And that's the win, and prove the people wrong and the good people and support right. So yeah, there's a lot of eyes on, I guess, me and Rutgers wrestling, and you know, for this weekend, and I embrace that, and I hope everyone else is too. But they don't mean anything, and that's just how I look at it.
Nick, out of the bracket.